In the early hours of Wednesday, Vice Premier Zheng Lijun arrived back in Taiwan from her latest round of trade negotiations with Washington. And she had a message to deliver, that Taiwan will not agree to move half of its chip production to the U.S.
我想这是美方的想法我方谈判团队从未做出晶片55分的承诺请大家放心。那这一次我们也没有讨论这一项的议题那我们也不会答应这样的条件。
Semiconductors have been a focal point of U.S. trade talks, as Taiwan produces the vast majority of the world's most advanced chips. U.S. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick recently floated the 50-50 agreement, which would have Taiwan produce one semiconductor in America for every chip it exports to the U.S. The idea has been criticized by some opposition lawmakers in Taiwan. It comes at a time when Vice Premier Zheng is trying to negotiate with Washington to lower U.S. President Donald Trump's so-called reciprocal tariffs on Taiwan. Trump has slapped a 20% levy on top of existing duties for Taiwanese goods entering the U.S. Taiwan is also concerned about tariffs specifically aimed at semiconductors, by far the country's biggest export. Trump has ordered an investigation into semiconductor imports and their impact on U.S. national security. After that's done, he may impose a so-called Section 232 tariff on them. Taipei has time and again emphasized that the 20% rate is temporary, and that Zheng's team is working with its American counterpart to lower that number.
我们取得在对等关税及232条款相关关税优惠待遇以及供应链合作上有完整的共识之后我们就会进入总结会议来达成台美的贸易协议。
As Taipei works to conclude the trade agreement with Washington, at home, the tariffs have already had serious effects on the workforce. According to a recent Labor Ministry survey, over 300 companies have furloughed close to 8,000 total people because of U.S. tariffs. But on the figurative sidelines of the tariff saga, Taiwan and the U.S. continue to strike other deals.
Having discussed with my colleagues at the United States Department of Agriculture, we have decided to take the next step in allowing Taiwanese producers of pineapple access into the U.S. market.
Lindbergh is leading a delegation of American businesses to Taiwan to sell more products. The two sides also signed a memorandum to increase U.S. milk imports to Taiwan. But the topic of tariffs continues to weigh on Taiwan-U.S. exchanges as a Taiwanese lawmaker asked the U.S.'s de facto embassy in Taiwan to advocate for lower tariffs during the memorandum signing. Whether or not these deals will secure any goodwill from Washington will be up to the Trump administration. But they do come at a pivotal time, as Zheng said, that tariff negotiations are entering the endgame. Luffy Li and Leslie Liao for TaiwanPlus.